Good morning students, this is Joy Varghese. Now from Uncovering Chemistry. Now in this video number 4, topic thermal energy, textbook page number 139, chapter states of matter, right? Now thermal energy, when we say, from the word only it is clear, means it is related to temperature, right? So thermal energy means the energy through which the particles come into motion, when we say. That is, now suppose if you take an example of a vessel in which you take a water, right, and you start heating this water with the help of a gas stove or Bunsen burner, what will happen? The molecules which are nearer to the, what we call it as, bottom of the vessel will heated first, and that will go up like this, like this, and the colder molecules will be replaced by the hot molecules, right? So you will see this is the energy produced when there is when the molecules are in motion. So we have studied in lower classes, that is molecules in motion contains which type of energy? So we call it as kinetic energy. Okay, so now in your textbook what is given? See, thermal energy here. This is the topic what we are discussing. Thermal energy is the energy for body arising from, what is the word given? Motion of its atom or molecule, and it is directly proportional to what? This is very important. Thermal energy is directly proportional to what? Temperature. Right? This you can write it as a note of the substance. It is the measure of average kinetic energy. See, here the word came, energy in motion, of a particle of matter, and is thus responsible for movement of particle. This movement of particle is called thermal motion, right? The movement of particle due to heat is called thermal motion. So what is thermal energy? That part is clear. It is directly proportional to temperature. Now we are going to correlate this, that is intermolecular force versus thermal interaction, right? Now we have already learned that intermolecular forces tend to keep the molecules together. That is, when we talk about solid state, which state? Solid state. You must have studied about, in solid state the molecules are closely packed. Means what? The intermolecular forces, when we say intermolecular forces, is maximum in solid and minimum in which state? The gaseous state, what we have studied, right? So now intermolecular force is maximum in solid. So when we talk about this, here what is given? That intermolecular forces tends to keep the molecule together, but thermal energy of the molecule tends to keep them apart. Clear? Thermal energy will separate this molecule. Intermolecular force will bring this molecule nearer. Three states of matter are the result of the means balance between intermolecular forces and thermal energy of molecules. Now this we have already seen our video 1, if you remember. So if, what is the meaning of this? What we say? Gases, maximum intermolecular distance compared to liquid, then solid, what we say, right? So if I cool this gas, if I cool this mixture, it will change into liquid, means intermolecular space will decrease, and again if I cool this liquid, it will change into solid, means intermolecular force decreases, right? So this is cooling off, means reducing the temperature. Now suppose in this case, if I heat this solid, it will melt and change into what? Liquid. And if I heat this liquid, it will change into gaseous. So in this case, by heating, intermolecular forces increases, right? And by cooling, intermolecular forces decreases, right? So this is the concept what we are going to discuss here. So you can see here, when molecular interactions are very weak, molecules do not cling. Cling means come close to each other to make a liquid, or what we call, cling, do not cling together to make liquid, or what we call it as solid, unless thermal energy is reduced. Thermal means temperature, what we say, is reduced by lowering the temperature. Gases do not liquefy only on compression. Now this you must have studied, or if not, we will study in this chapter. Means if you want to liquefy any gas, only decreasing temperature is not what we call enough. You have to reduce increase pressure also, right? Means if you want to change gas into liquid, right? What you have to do? First condition is lower the temperature, Clear? And second is increase pressure. So these are the two conditions required for gas to be liquefied, right? So here what is given? Gases do not liquefy on compression only, but also compression means applying pressure. You have to reduce temperature. Although molecules come very close to each other and the intermolecular forces operate to what? Maximum. However, when thermal energy of molecule is reduced, here the word is important, temperature, is reduced by lowering the temperature, the gases can be very easily liquefied, right? So you remember these two conditions for gas to be liquefied. First is lower temperature and second is increasing pressure, right? Now, predominance of thermal energy and the molecular interaction, energy of substance in three states is depicted here, which I already explained you. What I explained here, gases if you cool means reduce thermal energy, it will change into liquid. Liquid you cool, it will change into solid. And in this case, see, predominance of what we call intermolecular interaction. And here predominance of thermal means heating. Solid by heating change into liquid and liquid by heating change into gases, right? So this predominance I think everyone understood. We have already learned the cause for the existence of three states of matter. Now we will learn more about gaseous and liquid state and the laws. What we are going to study about? Gas and liquid, not solid. And governs the behavior of the matter, the laws of these gases and all in this state. We shall deal with solid state in which class? 12 standard. Right? So the next video what we are going to study will be about the gaseous state, and that introduction little bit we will go through it. See, what is the word given here? This is the simplest state of matter. Throughout our life we remain immersed in the ocean of air, which is a mixture of gases. We spend our life in the lowermost layer of the atmosphere called what? Troposphere, which is held to the surface of the earth by which force? Gravitational force. The thin layer of atmosphere is vital for our life. It shields us from harmful radiation and contain substances like dioxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, etc. Now next, let us now focus our attention on the behavior of what is the given substance which exists in the gaseous state under which condition? Normal condition of temperature and pressure. A look of periodic table shows the only 11 elements. Now this topic from here we will be discussing in the next video. Okay, thank you very much.